we're gonna use this mic on a Adobe tripod. It's kind of a little makeshift. I used to have the mic hanging over me, but it broke, so this might have to do for this video. What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Now today I'm going to be sharing 6 different shortcuts or features that's in Davinci Resolve that you may not know exist, and hopefully it helps you speed up your workflow or helps you with future projects. The first feature that Davinci has to offer is dynamic switching. Let's say I want to take clips from a previous project I was working on and I want to import it into this project. All I'm going to do is press Shift 1. This window is going to pop up here with my previous projects, and I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's going to open the project window back up from the old project. I can see it here, and the cool part about it, guys, is all of this is in real time. So what you're seeing right now is not sped up in any way. It's really quick and easy to go from my previous project to this project. I'm using a MacBook Air M1. If you're using a computer that's faster than this, I can only assume that the process is going to be faster. Let's say I want to take these 2 clips from this project and bring it back into the project I was working on. I'm just going to copy it, press Shift 1 again, go back into my project, click on that. It opens the window back up, and I'm going to paste it. Just like that, I was able to take footage from a previous project and put it into the project I'm currently working on. The second feature is Project Archive. Project Archive is one of my favorite features in Davinci. So all we're going to do is, let's say you're finished with the project, and in this project you had songs that were in your download folder, you had pictures that were used in your video in your desktop, and let's say you want to consolidate it all into one. All you're going to do is click Shift 1, and right here you're going to right click it, go down to Export Project Archive. You're going to choose your destination. So let's say we made a folder and we called it Project Archive. Okay, my spelling might be bad. If archive is spelled wrong, I'm sorry. Click Save. We uncheck Render Cache, or if you want Render Cache in there, you can put it in there. Media files, and then you're gonna click OK. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna take every file that was used in your video, and it's gonna consolidate it and put it all into one folder. And why this is so amazing is because let's say down the road you want to open a project up. And I've had it where before, when I was very unorganized, I would have to open up projects that I did a year and a half ago. And there would be like some missing files that would show up and say offline media relink file. And I would have to go and dig and search for that missing file. Here, it's going to look through the computer and find all of the videos, the pictures, the songs, or sound designs that you've used in the project, and it's going to put it all into one folder, making it so much easy and convenient to later down the road look back and find the files for that project. The third feature is giving you dimensions, so you know exactly how it's going to look in stories or in vertical videos for your social media. But when I have to make certain dimensions for certain types of social medias, whether it's Instagram stories, vertical videos for posts, or reels, or whatever that is, what I would have to do is here in my timeline, I would go to the project settings and change the dimensions, right? And I would go to retime and scaling, and I would do right, and typically you would scatter through your footage and adjust it to where it's centered and ready to put into your story or reels. But a cool part about Davinci that I really love is if you go here to the cuts page and you go down to save guide, you can go ahead and choose a dimension. If you want to do like a story for my Instagram, I can go ahead and do that. And then what it's going to do is I can go through my footage and zoom out here in the inspector tab and adjust it to where I want it to look on my stories, instead of having the black cropped out on both sides. Because there's oftentimes when I'm editing for social medias, I'm like, man, I wish I can see the entire video. But here at least I can see the entire video and know what part of the video from my stories is going to look like, and it's so nice and convenient to have. And it also allows you to choose between different ones like Instagram posts, reels and stories, etc, etc. The fourth tool is the trim tool. Now this tool is really nice to have and makes scrubbing through footage and finding parts of the video that you want to use a lot more simple. So this feature here is pretty cool, especially when you're putting all your clips into your timeline and trying to find the clips that you want to use for your video. It's almost like scrubbing through footage and finding the best parts. So here you can see that there's a trim edit mode. Now all of this can be edited in the keyboard customization to what's most comfortable to you. So I actually customized mine for W and R. I typically would do this in the cuts tab, but for this video, I'm going to show you guys in the actual timeline. While I'm going through footage, so let's say right here, I want to cut the beginning part of the video. All I do would press R and it would cut the footage. And same here, I want to cut the ending of it. I can do that. It's really nice and easy. I can do that. Find the best parts of the video, and it makes it so much easier instead of using the blade tool. Now I know there's a lot of people out there that probably know this feature, but if you're just starting out in Davinci and you want to find a quick way to scrub through footage and find the best parts, go here to the trim edit mode, and it's an easier way to scrub through your footage. Now the fifth feature is color management. In this feature, we're going to be talking about how to convert your footage from a log profile to a Rec 709, really easy and simple. You can go here into your project settings, go into the color management tab, and you have these two here. Now, I believe in Davinci 17, they upgraded it to YRGB color managed. If you click on that and you click on this to Rec 709, if you click save, it turns all your raw footage into Rec 709, making it so much more convenient instead of using a conversion LUT or any sort. However, if you look here, this is an R6 clip. Now, R6 does not shoot raw footage, and it is not Rec 709 because it only does Rec 709 conversions on raw footage. So if I go here into the color tab and I right click on this R6 clip and I go into input color space, then you have options here to choose from on what camera you shot it on, and it's going to go ahead and convert it there. So let's say you don't end up checking that box with the Davinci YRGB, and instead you want to work in nodes. If you go ahead and make a few nodes, let's say a simple base color grade, and you open up effects, you can go here down to color space transform, apply it, and here you can go and choose the type of camera that it was shot in. So here I'm going to input gamma, Blackmagic Design, Film Gen 5, and the output gamma here I'm going to go ahead and do into, I can go into Rec 709. Perfect. Just like that, converts it over to a Rec 709. Now you can do that to pretty much all the footage, or the easiest way that I find is if all your clips are shot in sort of similar color, you can go ahead and do some simple color grades here in different nodes. And once you're done, this is pretty cool. So you can go ahead and right click, grab still. If you go to gallery, you see it right here. This is where your color grade is going to be. Now, a feature in Davinci that I love, on the left side, you can go ahead and name the folder whatever you want. For my case, I'm just going to keep it power grade. Go back to the grab still was taken, and I'm going to drag it into the power grade folder. Now, a cool part about this feature is that when I open up new projects down the road, I can go ahead and pretty much go into my color tab, go to the power grade, which is going to be on the left side, and I can see and apply this node tree to any footage. Now, obviously, their grade isn't going to work on any type of footage, but in any case where you have the same lighting or same type of mood that you're going for, you can apply this right here and it'll give the node tree that was taken from the clip that you made it on. It's a really nice feature to have, especially if you want to keep the same tree for down the road to look back on for memories, or like I said, if you want to go back and see something that maybe you've done for that clip that you might want to implement in future color grades. In this last feature, we're going to talk about rendering. Now, we're not going to talk about what settings you should be using to export your videos in, but rather talk about the individual rendering feature that Davinci has to offer. So the final feature that I love is how in Davinci, when you go to render, you can render out individual clips. Now, for whatever reason that may be, let's say you're rendering out color grades for individual clips for your edit in a different program, or let's say you're editing out stock footage and you want to render out each individual clip instead of all of it in one timeline. This is the place to do it. So you're going to go ahead and click on individual clips. Make sure you go to file, custom name. You can name it pretty much anything. So you can say like my individual clips, I don't know, whatever you want. And then you can do like an underscore, or you can just put like 0, and you can do, I do like 3 or 4. And what it's going to do, it's going to be like my individual clips 001, 002, 003, etc, etc, etc. And when you go to add to render queue, and you export it into whatever folder that is, each individual clip will be its own video, which is pretty freaking cool. I love this feature. If you guys did enjoy this video and got some information out of it, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe button. I will be posting videos weekly, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts if this feature has helped you in any type of way. If you learned something from this video, go ahead and comment that down below. Or if there's a feature that's maybe hidden that I don't know about, go ahead and leave that below as well. I would love to know. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.